So I just got into gold buys, but a little bit earlier than my actual trading time. From the weekly time frame, if you look at it bare, higher lows are maintaining. We broke this resistance right here with these two bullish candles. We just created support. Last week on the weekly. The first thing price does this week is come and dip back into this weekly support liquidity. I do not think it's going to continue bearish. I mean, just look, there's just so much perfect to this. On the daily time frame, we are still bullish because we have this support created that was respected by this right here. This level of support. Higher low maintained. We go up, and in doing so, we break these resistances to the left. More resistance is being broken. So far, we have not broken any supports in order to say we're going to continue bearish. You know what I mean? So we still have this level right here that we would have to break. Two bearish daily candles for me to say, okay, let me go ahead and trade, some bears. But that's not the case right now. So this big old block is based off of this weekly liquidity. I just want to keep it there. I don't mind seeing it on all time frames. It's pretty important. So what made me enter was on the smaller time frames, on the 9-minute, which I like a lot. 9-minute, 10-minute for entry, or 15-minute, whatever gives me the prettiest move first. I had my higher low and engulfing candle formed. Yeah, that's why I took the trade. And so we'll see how far it goes. If right now, I do think that the 4-hour broke bearish, right? Because we have the last support that was created here. Test with this bearish bullish candle, test with this bearish bullish candle. But then with these two bearish candles right here, we technically broke. But when we break and then we go right back into a high level of liquidity like the weekly, I give it leeway and I'm just like, okay, we have priority. So I do have a bullish bias for GJ right now. It's interesting because look at all this liquidity we have right here on the monthly time frame, and we just went back into it. There is no signs of stopping yet on GJ. But if you think about it, the news was, oh, Japanese yen bank tanks or some shit. If the Japanese yen bank is doing terrible, wouldn't that technically make GJ go aggressively bullish? Given that it's the British pound that's at the front of the pair. And that's what happens. So just because the Japanese yen bank is doing really bad or whatever, don't think that GJ is going to continue to tank. You got to think that doesn't make sense. If anything, it were to go bullish. If the Japanese yen is to show signs of extreme weakness, we would go bullish. So, something to think about. Let's see what price is doing right now. Still maintaining support the whole way. Because what I realized is no matter what time frame you're on, price still behaves the same way. Like, the principles still are the same. Support was created here. We have a bearish bullish candle. That's support. Bearish bullish candle, support maintained. We'll see what this is. If this closes bullish, then that's another test of support, which is more confidence that it will continue to go bullish. However, if it closes bearish and it starts going, a little bit down some, this is the last level that would make sense on this time frame before continuing. And if it breaks that, it's this. That's the next level. So we'll see what happens. I'll be holding this trade. If I see something that looks disgusting, then I'll exit. But for the most part, I really do like the idea of this trade. There's a lot of solid confluence to it. With GJ, I won't be taking anything, even though I was looking at this, and because of where we are, I'm looking at the 9-minute transform around this time, where we have this break and then this beautiful engulfing right here. But then honestly, I measured it and I was like, how many pips is this? And I was like, bro, 105 pips on a 9-minute time frame? We have some serious momentum going on right now. Like some stupid momentum. Was it 100 or was it 10? It had to have been 10. 9. 9 pips, right? Well, we'll see. Overall, I didn't want to take the trade because on the 4-hour and the daily and the weekly, we're all bearish right now. So just because we come into a strong level, that price could potentially go from, I know better if not to take a counter trend trade with that many strong time frames going against you. So I will just leave that alone and I'll just focus on gold and see what she got going on. We don't have any more news for today, but Thursday, Thursday and Friday, we have some good news. So, all right, happy trading, everybody.